Hello again. I've come down to the garden today. I've got a few hours where I don't have the children or anything like that, so I've managed to get down to the garden. So I've got my plans of what I want to get done. I want to clear the beds out, and I want to get them as much as I can get done over the next couple of hours as possible. I've got the middle greenhouse to sort out as well. I need to tidy that up. I'll show you what the state it's in at the minute. It's amazing. I've been here for. I'm normally down here every day, but over the Christmas and things with the wedding and everything, I've been that busy. I've not been able to get down, so it's just been left basically. It's amazing how much mess it looks. I really need to get on with it. So I'm going to get sorted out, I'm going to get started, and I'm going to get cracked on. On my Brussels sprouts, I will need to come up. I'm going to pull them all up now and get them all prepared and get them stored best I can, because I need to start prepping the garden down in anyways. The ground needs starting prepared. I've gotten some muck from one of the lads here. I've got a pile of it down there and I need to start spreading that over as well. But I'm going to start from here. I'm going to work my way down, get the middle greenhouse sorted out. I need to get these beans sorted out as well. But I'm going to get cracking on and get all this done. Right, I might get these beans done now. bed done. As I was sweeping up before. The handle broke. But fear not. That will now be used as a dibber. Always something to use it for. This is the bed I had the dahlias in last year, and the garlic and all sorts. So all I've done is just clear off the weeds on the top, give it a quick dig over, but it's good soil, it's nice soil. I'm in two minds what to do in here next year. I might put some chilies in there because the chilies grew well in there last year. Need some raw garlic in there, I'm going to leave that in. But another job done. So far the day, I've dug over that bed and I've topped it with some pigeon muck, pigeon manure, and I've also done this one as well, and topped it with some pigeon manure. That one's getting left because that one's thriving. That's the green manure. This one not so much. That's a crimson clover. That's the crimson clover is that one there, and it's doing terrible. So I think I'm just going to dig that in and put some muck over the top of it, feed the bed. This one here, I've still got some pigeon here, pigeon muck, so I'm going to stick that on the side, the bits I'd missed. But I'm cracking on. The next task to do is to come in here and start with this. So I need to get this tidied out. So I'm going to get cracking on with that and get sorted with it. Right, moving on to the next bit. I've just done the greenhouse there. I just tidied it up a little bit. It's no major job getting rid of a lot of the stuff off. So pretty much the same as what it was before. I need to get rid of this bench. Remove this bench. But I'm getting rid of the rubbish. Actually, finish off tidying up in here. Got the rubbish burnt there as well. So next task I'm moving into is this cabbage bed here. I'm pulling them all out and checking for the club root. I haven't found any, so that's a good sign. So this will just need mucking, and that's it done. So I'm going to rake over this now and get this sorted out. I think it's going to get too dark before I can do the next one. That one there, but I'm going to get this one done then. I think I'm going to call it a day. You can see the difference with putting some membrane down or anything that's going to use as a mulch. These are the weeds. I mean, that's the one under there. You can see all the weeds that's under there. That would have been the same as the other one, the one that was there if I hadn't covered it. So it's definitely worth covering where you're going to be planting. It saves on the weeds and everything like that. Because at the minute, this is what I'm having to do at the moment. I have to weed all this out before I can dig it over. Right, just to show you something, yeah. I did realise that I'm down to the compost heap here, so I've got the compost heap there. I've just put some stuff back, some that's purple sprouting properly on. This little bin down the side here, I'll actually use this as a disposable waste. Well, that was in the compost when I saved it out. I just chucked it all in there. And there was potatoes started growing in it, so I just left them. And so far, just from fiddling around the top, that was the potatoes that I found. Again, to show you that potatoes will go bloody anywhere. So I'm going to crack on. I'm going to try and see what else is in here. I'm not going to get them all, because there's loads of rubbish in there. But I don't even know what's. Right, that's me done. I'm calling it a day. I've getting a fair bit done for what I want to get done. Some of a lot of the beds are prepared now, so yeah, well, I'll show you what the crack is. So I've been getting me dug my cabbages up. These are my red cabbage. These are going home with me. I've dug a few parsnips up as well, and some carrots, and then broccoli from earlier on. So there's plenty of carrots there for us to sort out. They're alright. A lesson learned. I need to thin them out. Definitely need to thin them out. Got my Brussels sprouts on there. I've just hand picked some of them off. Found a rogue onion, Jack onion from last year. Parsnips. I need to clean them off, of course, but They're alright, they'll do. I've got some more cabbages in the car I've just put in. So I'm just going to pop this down 2 seconds. Head over the car. So yeah, different type of cabbage here. This winter cabbage, another one. Then I've got a full tray full of potatoes. You can't see them, but it's a full tray of potatoes in there. Next time I come down, I need to sort all these beans out. These are the Polestar runner beans. Well, they're just going to go into the shed. I need to tidy up this shed as well. Right, so I've got this bed sorted out. Dug that over again and put some manure on the top. I'll just rake this one because I'm not going to put any manure on this one. I'm going to do something else with this one. There's where the Brussels sprouts were. Let me chop them in. Well, this here, they're coming along. Red onions. They're coming. It's exactly the same as we were before. Bit of me rubbish. I'm getting rid of them beans that were there. So I've just got this to dig over. My garlic. As you can see in between the weeds, I need to de-weed all this as well. Step back here. So we've got here is the other shop bought garlic, and these are the garlic that I saved from last year. Now shop bought one's a lot bigger. I don't know why, but they are. But they're all coming along fantastic. So let's see how they turn out. I need to pop these bigger. These are hydrangeas. I need to pop them into bigger pots. I'll do that next time I'm down. This is where the purple sprout broccoli was. So I've dug over, and that's lined with some manure as well. I've popped some manure on top of here as well. I'm going to take some of that off because it looks a bit too much. Or I may just dig it in. See what happens. I've just put the rest of what I had just around the corner there. Little greenhouse. I've still not finished tidying up in here yet, but I'm getting rid of the rubbish, some of the rubbish and some of the stuff I need to get done. I don't have any plans for this a minute. I was just going to use it for my chilies and build a couple of benches down the sides. I'll see what happens. These are the latest one-jack onions. You can't see you've seen much in there, but they're definitely in there. Did another bed done. That's where the cabbages were. One side of cabbages were. I've got this one to do next time I come down. I've dug some of my carrots out. There's tons of carrots, tons and tons. I'm going to just put them on the compost heap. I haven't getting used. I've put 40 many in. I know for next year that I'm only going to use 2 beds, so I'm more than likely going to just use these 2. So one for parsnips, one for carrots. And with these ones, I don't know, just build some, put some posts in around the sides and just either net it or poly it up. So put some plastic around or hoop it. I don't know. I'll see what happens. But these 3 beds are going to be used for something different. I was going to put some strawberries in that one, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to use my strawberries in baskets. So yeah, the little one put crocus and some tulips and things in here. Some daffodils. The crocuses are coming up in between the weeds, as you can see, all the way down. So all the way down. So little sky, I'll be happy with them when they come up. In here, sweet peas. That's sowed back in November. What I've done with a lot of these is I've just nipped the tops off to help with the growth. So I still need to do a few more that I'm quite spotted out. But they're coming along. I'm doing another batch now anyways. Elephant garlic. It took forever to come up, but it's starting to come through now. I'll be putting them into the ground before long. That other one's coming up there as well. So at least I've getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's ones in the greenhouse as well. I've dug some parsnips out of here, and I've dug all the parsnips out of here. So these are the ones that's deemed for the compost heap. I'll chuck them on the compost heap. There's along with all my Brussels sprouts there. The bottom greenhouse, I need to get, these are the dahlias that I've got just potted up here, just covered with compost. So I'll leave them in, see what happens with them. If I get some cuttings, I get some cuttings off them. If not, I'll do it. If I not, I don't. And just down here I've got me, that's it. Everything's exactly the same as what it was the previous time I showed you. The grapevines died back, hopefully that way. It started growing a bit later than what I should have done, but that'll get sorted out. Hopefully that'll come back stronger next year. I've got a big terracotta pot here. I've put the, what was it? The gooseberry bush in there. It's the rosemary that I brought in the mint, and that there is the yellow bush chrysanthemum. I deheaded it, got rid of all the heads and everything, and I've given it a good water as well. But I need to put all the used compost into them beds, top them beds up, which is what I'll do. I've now got a plan of what I'm going to do next time round when I come down. Just show you up in the top greenhouse, and that's it done. So I still got a fair bit to tidy up, like, but the beds were the priority of the day. So I've been down and getting some more compost as well. As you can see, these are the garlic that I put in after the ones that were outside. These are a lot bigger. These are just the ones that I had spare. I just put them in that bit of ground because that's where it was available. And they're clean, and they're big. Whether or not they develop singular cloves is a different matter, but they're coming along. What I did do is I'm getting some sweet potatoes to start off for some slips. I did sweet potatoes last year, but by the time I managed to find a sweet potato that actually developed slips, it was too late in the season. So the frost got the sweet potato plant that I had planted out into the bottom greenhouse. So I've started a little earlier this year with sweet potatoes. I knew exactly the same place where I got the last lot of sweet potatoes that sprouted. So I've got them in the upper height on the greenhouse. Some sweet peas that I found on the floor, and I've popped them in. They're coming on canny, I'll put them on. I've got some hyacinths in here that I had found, or that I can't remember if I spare what I have found, but they're starting to put through as well. Pleased about that. Elephant garlic. There you go. 1, 2, all 3 of them. Oh, make that 4. There's a little sprout there coming up there. Put the top of that up. So, please, they do take forever, that elephant garlic. It does take forever. Cumbrian leek for seed. That's just sitting there. I've already given that I've given that a little drink. Chrysanthemums. The 2 different yellow types I've got. I'll have to look on the previous video to see what the flowers are like, because I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know they're both yellow. They developed cuttings, so I took the cuttings off the other day, and I'll show you them, or if I've already showed you them in the previous video, I'll show you again if you haven't seen them. All I've done is just snip them off with my little secateurs. My little bargain buy, 50p from home base. Just snip them off, dip them in a bit of rooting hormone, then pop them in some clover, some sieved clover, and put it in a propagator up at home in my home greenhouse. But other than that, that's me sorted out and done. Oh, I'll show you these as well. My spring pots starting to get a bit of life in them. The crocus are coming up all the way down. All the crocus are coming up. There's some daffodils coming through there as well. There is some the hyacinths I planted last year in here, which I've spotted when I've been doing a little bit of wandering. There's also some crocus coming up here as well from last year, so that's a good sign. So where are they gone? There they are there. Nope, let's try not to stand on things. Oh, I've got some new shoots coming up there. Be careful where I stand because I've put that much stuff in here, I don't know what's what. Oh, that should be them there. So, that's one, that's two. There should be a third one around here somewhere. This is going to be covered in flower. It's going to be covered in flower. But yeah, we'll see what happens come spring. I've just planted loads of stuff in there, so that needs a run over and a tidy as well. But this is of the day. I'm getting what I've wanted done. I'm gonna leave that fire now. Oh, nice and warm, nice and warm. Oh, nice and warm. Yeah, that's me done for today. So I'm getting a fair bit done, but there's still a lot to be tidied up. I'm going to pull a couple of leeks up as well and take some leeks home. I'm going to probably make a soup or something like that, or stew. But I'm off skis. I'll catch you next time. Bye.